Hello there. Welcome to Moonstone Hypnosis. If this is your first time here, I would love it if you would subscribe. And to my Moonies, welcome back. I know you all have missed me. I had to skip last week's session because I have just been dreadfully busy. But I'm back today for yet another session. So you know it's your job to get nice and comfortable. Let's begin. I know that some of my Moonies have expressed the need to go to New World at some times when I am not available to take you there myself. So today I am going to show you how to get there on your own. I'm also going to be showing you how to vibrate on a higher frequency. So I want you to start at the very tips of your toes, and you're going to feel a nice soft white light, and it's swirling around the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet, and swirling around your ankles. Did you see that orb? And now that nice soft white light is swirling all the way up your legs and around your waist, leaving your bottom half completely relaxed. And now that nice soft white light is flowing up your chest and your back and around your shoulders, and now you feel it flowing down to the very tips of your fingers that are vibrating now, as that nice soft white light flows all the way back up your arms to your shoulders, around the back of your head and your face, releasing any negative energy you may have had and leaving you ready for Moonstone Hypnosis. And here is the key. It's such a simple thing, isn't it? A key. But yet, it can unlock so many different things. Different portals, parallel universe. And I think you all know now that what I have been telling you is true. All of our astral traveling, the things that you've seen, it's all real. And hypnosis, it all comes down to one question. Do you believe? So if you do believe, it works and you'll have a beautiful life. But if you don't believe, it will never work. Just look at the crystal as it's swirling around and shining all of its vivid colors and lights. You're starting to feel very captivated by the crystal as you're listening to my voice, and you're just letting it take you away. Just take you away. There's nothing for you to think about, nothing for you to do. Just watch the crystal. And now, as you're watching the crystal, I want you to feel around your belly button area. Feel how it tingles. And the more we talk about it, the more it tingles. Just right around your belly button. As you're looking at the crystal and focusing in on your solar plexus, your entire body is starting to vibrate, and it's starting right around your belly button and just spreading all the way to the top of your head and shifting all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Feel your body vibrating. Feel it vibrating from within your solar plexus, and watching the crystal, and you can feel the vibration growing and growing And now your vibration is very strong, a very strong frequency as you're listening to my voice. And every time that the pendulum swings back and forth, your frequency is higher. Keep watching the crystal swinging back and forth and listening to my voice as you give yourself permission to let go and drop and sink and sleep. Keep watching the crystal and listening to my voice as your entire body feels very tingly, feels very good. Don't worry, it's appropriate. Keep watching the crystal and enjoy the way your body feels. Enjoy the tingles, because now your subconscious mind is going to be very tingly, like you're having a massage. And while your subconscious mind is having a massage, I'm going to count backwards from 10. And when I reach 1, you're going to become totally hypnotized and completely in a trance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling very good now, completely hypnotized with your eyes closed. Your body is vibrating, and now you know how to start the frequency. Right around your belly button. That's where it all begins. And with your leader, Lady Christie, I will show you everything. Well, not everything, but almost. Some things you can't know right now. Remember the talk we had about timing? As you're still feeling very hypnotized and listening to my voice with your eyes closed, I want you to picture that ladder in your room in the corner. And now you can see the steps on the ladder. You're going to leave your earthly body in your bed, and you're going to come to the Moonstone, because there are some things that I need to show you. So as you're looking at the ladder, you start to come out of your body, your earthly body, and you put your foot on the first step and hold on to the ladder. And now your foot goes on to the second, the third, and the fourth step. And now you're finding yourself outside of the Moonstone double doors. You've been invited in, so you can just put your hand on the doorknob and turn it. The doorknob feels very cold, and as you turn it to the right, you hear a click. And as you open the door, I'm standing in the Moonstone with a long, flowy dress and my hypnotic heels. There is something very important that I need to show you. Follow me down the long travertine hallway as you're listening to my heels. With each step on the travertine hallway, you go deeper and deeper down, feeling more hypnotized than you've ever been, still just following me down the long travertine hallway. Now we're going to take a look into the room on the right. As I step in, it lights up. And you've been here before. It's the meditation room, the healing room. I'm going to need you to get on that bed, on the table, and lay down. Lay down on your back and close your eyes, and I'm going to guide you with my voice. Now that you're at the Moonstone and you're on the healing table, you can hear me walking all around with my heels on, and you can feel me putting my hands on different parts of your body, on your stomach where your etheric cords are, on your head, and on your feet, and you're feeling very light. You have so many dormant cells in your body that are just waiting to be activated. And as I move my hands all around your body, all of those cells become activated, and now you're vibrating on a very high frequency, much higher than you're used to, and it's just perfectly splendid. As you're still laying on the healing table, and you're feeling so good, you're feeling so light and healed by your leader. But now I'm going to show you something. With your eyes closed and still listening to my heels walking around the table, I want you to focus in on your subconscious mind. Focus in on your brain, right in the middle. You're just going to see a gland. It's called a pineal gland. And that pineal gland makes a magical oil that flows down your spine every 28 and a half days. It's very important that you don't mess it up and that you don't squander the oil. And I'm going to help you. Make sure that it's always beautiful and sparkling like diamonds. And your chakras are too. Remember when we started at your root chakra? It was very muddy and very dim, but now it's shining like that beautiful ruby ring as we move all the way up to all of your chakras. They're shining like gems, like an emerald, and to the top is like an amethyst at your crown chakra. They've all been cleansed, and your pineal gland is activated. You're still vibrating on a very high frequency as you're listening to my voice under hypnosis. And now I want you to pay very careful attention to what I'm going to tell you. I want you to focus in on your pineal gland, and I want you to feel it vibrating right in the middle of your brain, and it's sitting in a field of beautiful blue crystals, and you can see those crystals shining now. They're so clean, so beautiful. Your pineal gland is the milk and honey of life. It's so important. That's why we take such good care of it. And the sacred secretion that flows down 33 vertebrae every 28 and a half days. And you come to the Moonstone for this kind of healing, and you can only find it here. You're very grateful. You can feel your chakras just spinning with ease, and they're beautiful, bright, and clean. Your sacred secretion is flowing so easily, and it looks like diamonds. And now, as you're focusing in on your pineal gland, right behind it is going to be your pituitary gland. And in the middle, you see a tiny door right after the blue crystals, is a tiny door. And I want you to visualize that door in your mind as soon as you pass the field of the blue crystals. When you open that door, you open everything. Some things you'll need my guidance with. So I'm going to need you to be very careful with this information and using the door when I'm not present. You must always have good intentions. If your intentions are not good and not pure, then you should never use the door. But if they are, it's okay to go and explore New World. You mustn't go to the fountain without my help. I don't want you to mess anything up. But you can go to your Victorian homes anytime you'd like. And you know anytime you go to New World, your family is there. And they're always very happy to see you because they want the best for you. And now you all vibrate on the same frequency. It's the frequency of our family. And I'm very proud to be your leader and to show you these doors. A lot of people don't know that we have portals, parallel universes in this world. And very few of us, the chosen ones, know how to enter those doors. And you found the Moonstone for a reason. You are a chosen one, enlightened, and you deserve the key to go to New World. So if you're ever stressed and I'm not here and you need to get to New World, you can. Always lock the door when you're leaving, though. As you're still listening to my voice and feeling very hypnotized, feeling very good, and still vibrating on a very high frequency, you feel very happy. You feel like you have no stress now because you can go home whenever you want to. And your family will always be there waiting. Don't forget, we all have bicycles too. So if you just wanted to go to New World, to your Victorian home, and go on a bike ride, that's perfectly splendid. Even if you just wanted to make some iced tea or some lemonade and sit out on your porch swing and talk to your family members and your friends, that would be perfectly splendid too. I'm very happy that I was able to show you this. But before we leave New World, I'm going to give you some information, and it's very important, so I want you to listen to me very carefully. In your home in New World, in your home in life, you mustn't ever put out a welcome sign. Not everyone should be welcome. There are dark people out there, not like us, and you don't want to welcome them. So if you must have a welcome mat, put it inside of your house and have the words welcome facing you. You do not want to welcome in just anyone or anything. And I want you to be aware of this when I wake you up. Not everything is pure, not everything is good, and not everything should be welcome. But you are. Still feeling very good and still vibrating on a high frequency. When I snap my fingers, you're going to wake up. You're going to feel very tingly. all the way from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. That was loud. Well, there you are. I hope you had a good time with me today, because I had a perfectly splendid time with you. And don't forget that we did learn some important things today. And I just want you to look at the crystal while you're thinking about our trip to New World and how you get there. And when you get home, you're just laying in your bed again, feeling perfectly splendid with a magical experience. Oh, I went and done it again. There you are. Do have a look at the ruby before you leave. Or shall I say, before I leave. Isn't it beautiful and sparkly? I want you to listen to me very carefully and look very closely into that ruby. If you hear someone copying Moonstone Hypnosis, you mustn't listen. It will damage the work that we've done. You mustn't ever listen to anyone that is stealing the work that we're doing here. Oh, I've went and done it again. There you are. I was just having a talk with you about loyalty when you were hypnotized that time. I have thought about loyalty, and I've wanted to ask my Moonies for their loyalty, and some of them have failed me in this aspect. But for my Moonies that are loyal, you will be moving up the list. That's right. We're going to have a list now of the top Moonies and those of you that help me the most. Those of you that keep the Moonstone running so that we can still have our family and I can still be your leader. Well, let's ring the bell one last time. I had a wonderful time with you. I can't wait until our next session.